Hey, welcome back. Okay, so normally I've been dropping these one a week on the weekend, but the other night I was at my friend's house trying to find something to watch, and actually I had recommended to her that she should watch Blood and Black Lace, which we mentioned a couple of weeks ago. And she had never seen it. She watched it, she really liked it, and then I went over there later, and we were looking at what Amazon Prime was offering or suggesting to watch next. And so I saw this movie poster for Mark of the Witch, and I hadn't heard of this one. I've actually done some research, kind of like figuring out what I'm going to watch next, and I was like, what is Mark of the Witch? I haven't heard of it. So I put it on, okay, and it was so bad. I don't know why I even watched the whole thing. Probably because I'm doing these videos and I really want to be like complete about 1970. So what do we have here? We have a movie. It's filmed in Dallas, Texas. It's about a witch. At the beginning of the movie, we have this woman who's a witch. She's got a noose around her neck. And for whatever reason, before they hang her, they let her put a curse on the whole town or whatever. But it's so bad. This witch is giving this horrible monologue, and in the background, it's just like blue. Like there's nothing in the background. It's just blue. Like they didn't even like have like a field or anything. And so she gives this like really melodramatic, like local theater, like high school level acting job thing. And actually, I could not find the score for this to play in the background, so I just have like a random like 1968 like someone messing around on a Moog synthesizer, which is exactly what the score sounds like anyway. Literally sounds just like this. So she dies or whatever. Then all of a sudden we're at a college in Dallas, and there's people talking about how they're taking a class on witchcraft. They accidentally summon the witch, and then she like possesses the body of this girl. Like I'm making it sound more interesting than it really was. Like almost nothing happens. The girl who gets possessed or whatever, it's just so slow, and like the acting is so poor. She like kind of sort of like hits on her professor and like, you know, tries to do some spells. I think at one point she like puts her hand out like this, and then like this canary in this bird cage or parakeet or whatever it was, like died. Like it was like a big effect. Like 1 second it was alive, 1 second it was dead. I think there was a couple like maybe like 11th grade chemistry demonstration type explosions, like where, you know, like they made something pop and like a little smoke came out, and you know, like she would go like this and then there was a little bit of smoke. Just really bad. I actually, the best part about it for me was listening to the weird Moog sounds in the background. Also it was pretty short. I think it was like 85 minutes or something, so I was able to get through it without like dying of boredom. The poster is sick. I mean, the poster here and the sound were like all right. But when I looked into this movie, like a lot of people seem to really like it. But when I say a lot of people, I mean like a couple dozen in the entire world. I looked on Letterboxd, which is a cool app for movie reviews if you aren't familiar. And, you know, like a lot of movies on there have thousands of reviews or whatever. This one had, you know, a couple hundred people had said they watched it, and then out of that there might have been a few dozen reviews, but like all the people that bothered to review it were saying that they loved it. So you know, there's a market out there for this, I guess. I could, like, if you told me that a group of friends got together that had zero experience whatsoever and said, like, let's make a movie, and this was the result, A, I would totally believe that, and B, I would still say it's not good, like, even for that. I saw someone use the phrase bad movie enthusiasts, which, like, I get it, but this is like even bad for that. I mean, I hope I didn't make it sound too intriguing. Like, it's not like so bad it's good, it's just boring. But there are a few people out there that like think it's great or whatever. People saying that it's classic early 70s. I wouldn't say that. I've seen a few dozen movies from the early 70s, and there's a lot that are classic early 70s, and I wouldn't say that this is it. Anyway, I don't want to spend any more time on this one. I would give it a 2 out of 10 just because I like the soundtrack. It probably was a little better than what you're hearing here. But yeah, other than that, there was nothing in it that was worth anything. So I'm dropping this video in the middle of the week because I don't want anyone to like wait for the weekend and like expect something cool that they haven't seen before and that they can go and watch, because this is not worth it. So it's getting like a weekday morning drop. All right, see you on the weekend. Bye.